Hey, it is Sunday, April 30th, 2023. Creek's up a little bit, flowing good. A lot of rain this week, folks. A lot of rain. So, we just came down to do one job and one job only, and that's the only thing we're here for, and we're pretty much done now, which was to get some protection up around the what we planted last week. Just wanted to show you the trees I planted a couple weeks ago. This one's already got leaves on it, and this one's budding like really good. So they survived a year in a pot, so that's good. I'm happy about that. Sorry about the mess. Alright, so you can see the hoops Deb got up with the netting on the one garden, and it is wet, 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 wet. Lots of puddles like that all over the place. There's some more. Alright, Deb's hard at work. So, real quick, I'll show you how much rain we got in Deb's little rain gathering device here. What is that, 4 inches? Oh, there we are. Yeah. So yeah, you can see the puddles here too. Oh, there it is. This is what we did today. So we got the things for the vines to climb up. I don't know what they're called. Trellises. Makeshift on the last part because we ran out. And then got some fencing up around both the peas. Got the hoops up. Deb did that this morning, or yesterday. Last night. Nebraska's look good. So everything's protected for another week. And hopefully next weekend will be a little drier. So now look at the weeds. See how tall everything is? That's because my trimmer's been on the fritz. Normally at the end of the year, I'll run all the gas out of it, like even in the carburetor. Empty it all and let it sit. This year I made the mistake of putting that stupid fuel stabilizer in it. Never should have done that. It did something to the carburetor. And so I went on to get a carburetor repair kit and found out carburetors are only 18 bucks now. So I bought a new one. Put it on. Had a hell of a time with the gas lines getting it back into the fuel tank. I can only get them in there like barely. And fired it up and it bogged down again. So I took it to a repair guy, and he told me that one of the fuel lines had come loose, and that's the problem. So he fixed that, but didn't have any gas. And I took it home, put gas in it, fired right up, ran for just like a few seconds and bogged down again. So I took it back to him. He said, your carb just needs adjusting. So he had the special tools. A couple days later, I finally find time to get over to his place. He adjusts it, it fires up, and runs great. So I take it home and I do some trimming. Runs great for like 30 to 40 seconds and then bogs down. I mean, I actually didn't even bog down. It just like stopped. And then it would bog down every time I'd try to pull. I'd fire it up. So I called the guy back and he's like, yeah, he goes, drop it off again. So I drop it off at the guy's place and he can't figure it out. So I even took the exhaust apart, checked the screen, and it looks brand new. So it's not that. Something to do with, so yeah, and then once I let it dry all out and then I purge the line again and fire it up, it'll run for a good 30 seconds and then just quit. So something's happening where fuel's getting in there, flowing through, everything's running fine, and something happens after so much time, all the lines fill up. I don't know what the hell You know, I'm not a small engine expert, but I don't know. If once it runs 30 seconds and quits, it bogs down as soon as you start it again. So if anybody has any suggestions out there on what I can try, because I like trying to fix stuff on my own. Anyway, I took it apart this weekend and I put the old carburetor back in after using some carb cleaner, hoping that would work. And no, it was the same issue. Ever since he made the adjustments, it runs fine for 30 seconds and then quits, and it bogs down every time you fire it up after that. So yeah, I'll take any suggestion I can get, because I'm already, like, I just ordered, he thinks it's a bad carburetor, so I just ordered a factory carburetor for 30 bucks, 35 bucks actually, and I have like not very much hope that's gonna work. If both these carburetors are doing the exact same thing, the new one that you see in the box there and the one that's in the old one that I put back in, they're doing the exact same thing. I don't think it's a carburetor. I don't know what it is. So, and I, you know, well, I'm not gonna ramble on anymore. I'm gonna get going. I want to get home, because I'm gonna look up some YouTube videos on it, and we'll see what we can see. So, till next time, guys. Take her easy, dude.